What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Stocks Skyrocket as EIDL winds down. Happy hump day to you. We are less than 48 hours away from the Friday, May 6th deadline where the SBA claims that you must have your EIDL loan increase application or reconsideration in. And they're claiming that Monday, May the 16th, they're going to close the SBA portal forever. I will tell you why I think that's BS. What in the world happened in the stock market today when the Dow was up by more than 1,000 points? Will the rally continue? And what am I going to do to get your 10K and that EIDL loan forgiven? Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up, hashtag EIDL with your comments below. And before I get into all of that, trysmallbiz.com. There's going to be 10,000 people at least that watch this video over the next week or so. And the vast majority, almost 90%, have not signed up. I'm starting to wonder, do you guys really have a small business? Because if you want your 10K as a middle income community member, if you want to come together and fight like hell with a lawsuit if necessary to get the EIDL loans forgiven, and if you want moi for just $1 a day to help grow your business, then when this video is over, go to trysmallbiz.com. And by the way, we had a premium member, and without you folks, there's about 92 of you that are investing $1 a day by the month or the year, where you do get a 15% discount. We had someone quit this morning, and this particular person, after 3 weeks as a premium member, said in so many words, "I'm deleting my account because you've done nothing to grow my business in the last 2.5 weeks. Just promoted him 4 or 5 days ago, and I guarantee he got more traffic to his business and website than he has on his own. This needs to be a 3-year project. Do you guys realize that I'm going to bring to your doorstep 10,000, maybe even 20,000 potential customers over the next 2 or 3 years? We're in our second going on third month. $1 a day as a premium member. I will promote you to tens of thousands of people all over social media. You're featured in the top, middle, and bottom of our homepage, which is attracting tens of thousands of hits every single month, and it's only going to grow from here. And as I just said, you have the ability right now, in fact, to DM or chat with anyone on the site for free. And yet we still have a problem with more than half that have not filled out their profile. And we've got at least one person, and there might be more, that are antsy after just a few short weeks as a premium member. 3 years. You're going to put about $1,000 or $1,100 into this idea of ours as a premium member. You put that $1,000 in the stock market, especially now, you might get 8 to 10% a year. So you might make a few $100 over the next 3 years. I can almost guarantee, and if you don't think I'm right, I'll give you your effing money back, that I'm going to create more than $300 worth of value to anyone who does go to trysmallbiz.com and sign up as a premium member. And by the way, if you already joined us for free, and over 90% have, all you got to do is hit the red upgrade to premium button to get in the game. All right, look, we have 48 hours. It's very important that I tell you guys that. We got to come together if we're going to have a lawsuit, get the 10K. Hey, we want our 10K, right? Shout out to Speak and See, or the loans forgiven. We can't be hiding in the shadows. 90% of our YouTube channel has not signed up. So if you actually have a real business, why in the world would you not want to be in a location where you can connect and communicate with thousands of potential customers / small business owners? It's a huge opportunity. Trysmallbiz.com. Yes, I'm very passionate about it. We have 48 hours to get you and your family the money that you deserve. If you have any questions at all, scroll to the bottom of our Contact Us page. Send me a note. You must be a member. I will respond in less than 24 hours because we have until Friday, so they say, to get your applications in. We got a church, a 501c3 nonprofit church, $1.4 million. I announced it on Twitter at TrySmallBiz the other day. This particular person, I believe, was on his second or third reconsideration. I know what the heck I'm talking about. And the biggest obstacle that you're facing, most of you anyway, is unverifiable information. And as I've said thousands of times, you must find out what is unverifiable. Even if the loan officer pushes back or refuses to say so initially, you keep persisting. You call, you email. Respectfully, Mr. or Mrs. Loan Officer, I need to know exactly what's unverifiable in order for my business to have a chance in winning in reconsideration, because if I don't get this money, I'm going to be in big, big trouble if you persist. Almost all of them, and they're supposed to, according to the rules, tell you what's unverifiable. Thank you, by the way, to the loan officers out there that are playing ball and helping people, because they are, and all you got to do is look at the numbers, they're funding over $900 million a day. And here's why I'm calling BS on the Monday, May the 16th, closing of the portal. Anyone who's ever been through reconsideration, and may I remind you, I went through 3. It took me 3 tries, and I did it through the 5 secrets of EIDL funding. In my case, it was getting a supervisor at the SBA on the phone after a few dozen tries. I was able to succeed because I kept persisting. I didn't take this as the final decision. Bullshit. There are people that have tried 5, 6, even 7 times, and they finally broke through. You must get to the bottom of what's unverifiable. In most cases, your 4506T does not match up with respect to your gross revenue number to what the SBA has on file from the IRS. And if you did an amended return, and I talked to some of you today, in fact, that are in that situation, you must convince the SBA that you didn't amend the return in order to get a shot at the EIDL increase. There's a lot of fraud. There's a lot of people that amended their returns 18 months late because they're fudging their fucking numbers in order to get the EIDL loan increase. So in some respects, I don't mind the fact that the SBA is being very careful in those that have amended returns. However, and I've got dozens of cases to back this up, if you calmly and respectfully explain, I amended my returns 6 months ago because I had to address A, B, and C. I would have had to do that regardless of applying for the EIDL loan increase. So, Mr. Loan Officer, while I understand your concern, I can assure you that my amended return are for these reasons and these reasons alone. Therefore, based on 2019 gross revenue minus cost of goods times 2, subtract what they already gave you maybe a year ago, I am eligible for a loan in the amount of X. Please let me know if you need anything else from me. Cheers, respectfully, Jason. That's what you have to do. You have to find out what's unverifiable. If you have an amended return, you explain you amended the return late for this reason. You would have had to do so even if you didn't apply for the EIDL loan increase. And based on your formula, I should be eligible to receive an EIDL loan increase in the amount of X. And if you were provide the required documents, including the amended return, that loan officer or someone in reconsideration, which you need to apply for by the close of business on Friday, is going to be empathetic that you told the truth, you've got the documents to back it up, and they're probably going to approve the loan. So in closing, do not freak out if the stock market gives back a little bit. Jerome Powell came out and very clearly, in my opinion, articulately said, you've got 2 more 50 basis point hikes than are on the table. The market had been anticipating 4. So the first jolt up after rocking the boat at 2 o'clock was a realization that, whoa, we may not get as half as aggressive of a Fed as we had before. But I've been trading markets for 30 years. It's not unusual after a big up day after the Fed meeting to give a third or maybe even a half of it back. However, I'm ready to load the boat if we get at, near, or slightly breach the lows from this week. I personally watch QQQ and IWM, which is the small cap ETF, 180 on IWM, 300 or so on QQQ is the all-in moment because, as I said on Twitter, we are in a secular bull market. You can say it began in 2015 or 2020. Based on demographics, the millennials are now larger than the baby boomers. Artificial intelligence, which is going to transform the world in ways you could never imagine. And productivity, which bottomed in 2015 at about 0.5 point, it's going to hit 3.5 or 4% by next year. I'm telling you right now, Dow 50,000, which is what, almost 17,000 points higher, is going to be here on or before 2025 when we sail out of Miami on the Virgin Voyages, heading to Richard Branson's resort in the Bahamas. TrySmallBiz.com. Sign up right now. And always remember, until next time, that we love you. And thank you so much for watching.